Some of you might have read about the political unrest in Malaysia over the weekend. Some of you may have read 3 to 5 articles about it and is still confused as to what's actually going on. We're pretty lost ourselves, but as media, we cannot be lost, so we're gonna do something about it. We're gonna do this quickly as the story is still developing, so the production value is going downhill from here. In 2018, Malaysia went through a historic election to overturn BN, the ruling party of Malaysia since its independence in 1957. Having dealt with corruption for decades and with the 1MDB scandal that rippled the world, Malaysians decided they had enough. Dr. Mahathir, also known as Dr. M, teamed up with his former protege and nemesis Anwar to form a coalition to take down BN. The deal was that Dr. M would lead the coalition, win the election, form a new government, and seek pardon from the Agong for Anwar's crime of sodomy, and in 2 years' time, Mahathir would hand over the reins of Prime Minister to Anwar. With the 2-year mark looming, however, Dr. M is still Prime Minister with no clear transition plan. Enter Azmin Ali. He's the former protege and mentee of Anwar. As of our understanding today, Azmin is the Cersei behind this Game of Thrones. Okay, let's recap this in a family tree. When Dr. M was PM for the first time, he groomed a successor. This successor is Anwar. However, they had some differences and fell out. In 1999, Anwar moved to set up his own political party, and he too was grooming a mentee. This mentee is Azmin. When Anwar served time again for similar charges of sodomy, Azmin was understood to be enjoying a position of power as party leader of PKR. When Anwar was released from prison and pardoned of the criminal charges, Anwar took back his position in PKR. Fast forward to the saga last weekend. It's Friday, 21st February 2020. Dr. M and the Presidential Council, inclusive of Anwar and Azmin, got together for a meeting. Some called for Dr. M to set a firm date for succession. The meeting concluded with a photo of everyone smiling in a show of support for Dr. M to plan his succession in his own time. One key figure was missing from that photo, Azmin Ali. According to the Sarawak report, he stopped out of proceedings, and needless to say, he wasn't happy with the conclusion of the meeting. Separately, Anwar had a planned meeting with the Agong on the coming Monday for reasons we do not know. Azmin allegedly used this information to set up the narrative that Anwar was planning to mobilize his MPs to wrestle control and become the new Prime Minister. That's when things got saucy. On Sunday, a faction of members from Anwar's party led by Azmin, along with members of Dr. M's party and opposition parties, met at Sheraton. Fellow MPs were said to understand that the meeting was a show of solidarity for Dr. M's position as PM. However, rumours were spreading that a backdoor government was being formed at this meeting. This is what will forever be known as the Sheraton move. Members of the media were promised a big announcement that night. With rumours abound, it was suspected that a confirmation for a new coalition would be made. A new coalition that would comprise of Dr. M's party and the opposition, effectively cutting off Anwar and removing him from succession. However, no announcements were made that night. Dr. M didn't even show up. The media went wild with rumours and alleged leaks with nothing else to go on. Let's recap again. Dr. M now has reason to believe that Anwar is leading a charge to the king to force a succession. Anwar has reason to believe that Dr. M is making moves to cut him off. Azmin is smiling in his sleep. Moving on. The next day, on Monday, Anwar and friends made a surprising move to see Dr. M to hash things out. That's when everything turned to shit for Azmin. Dr. M insisted that he was never going to work with his old party again, describing them as kleptocrats. But the drama was far from over. Later that day, in a spectacular show of political mastery, Mahathir resigned as PM. Malaysians watched on with eager anticipation for what would come next. Then, in a spectacular show of political mastery, the King of Malaysia reappointed Mahathir as interim PM. Mahathir also resigned as his party's chairman, but that got rejected. So where are we now? Despite all the infighting and fragmentations, most MPs already came out in support of Dr. M to remain as PM. They can't back out of their word or it'll look pretty bad on them, right? While he probably wasn't involved with the plotting and scheming to form a backdoor government, in one fell swoop of resigning as PM, he might have put himself in a more powerful position than he was before. Dr. M has emerged from this debacle with a fresh mandate from MPs, retaining his position as interim PM, free from the promises he made to the PH coalition, including the transition of power to Anwar, and now with the potential to form what is called a unity government, which involves selecting MPs across the spectrum regardless of party lines. Well, that was until Wednesday when 92 of the MPs supporting Dr. M backed out. I hope this makes things clearer. Maybe there'll be a part 2, maybe not.